Hi, my name is Ovis Shah, and today I'm going to be presenting to you my BTTM3020 UV bed prototype. In the presentation, we're going to start with an introduction, then we're going to go into the problem itself, then the statistics on the problem, then the solution, and some tactics of innovation. So the problem is that right now, germs and viruses are responsible for a lot of illnesses that are currently found in hospitals. There was a research study conducted by Columbia University, and they validated this point. Also, Dr. Stephanie Dancer in the Clinical Microbiology Review also found that hospitals, and in particular clinical beds, are a major source of germs and pathogens. So we have a problem here, right? The bed sheets currently that are being used in hospitals, they contain a lot of bacteria and they contain a lot of germs. Also, bed sheets currently are washed after patient use, but the laundry cycles are not responsible for removing all the germs in the hospital bed sheets. Also, nurses and hospital professionals are exposed to pathogens and bacteria because of improper hygiene, right? There's a lot of effort that's also expended in cleaning hospital beds, and there's huge budgets with cleaning that are associated with cleaning of hospital beds to get rid of these germs. Also, nurses and hospital admins can on average take 10 to 30 times a day. They can spend their time changing bed sheets. That's not good. They should really be spending their time taking care of patients. So, hospital beds are dirty. They cannot be cleaned. And currently using the current protocols, they're not good. So Hooker already highlighted that, and he wants a clinical trial to further discover this. Another statistic that we can talk about is from CDC. The United States CDC estimates that 1.7 million people are dying, are affected by hospital infections, and also bacteria and fungi end up contributing to 99,000 deaths per year. Hospitals are supposed to make people feel better, not make them sick. So these statistics are eye-openers. So what's the solution? The solution to this issue is the UV bed. The UV bed has sensors on it that will ensure and clean the hospital bed by itself. It uses UV light. UV light is very safe. Mullman from 1986 has proven that it is pretty good at killing bacteria and viruses. And also the hospital bed will generate metrics on the UV bed cleaning routine and schedule. Here's a sketch of the prototype. So you have the UV activator, you have the bed with the sensors on it, and then you have a battery pack and your timer and also a motion detector. I'm going to talk more about it on the actual picture itself. So you have a UV clean light. The UV clean light basically shines onto the UV sensor sheet, and all of this ends up cleaning up the entire bed. So where does the power come from? The power comes from a battery pack that's attached to the UV bed itself. Also, there's a motion sensor that will only make sure that the bed turn on its cleaning routine when nobody's in the area, because we don't want humans to get exposed. There's also a wireless data collection point here, which will send information to a dashboard. And also there's a cleaning routine sensor that will kind of show you the timer as to how much more time is left or when was the last cleanup session. There's also an executive dashboard that the cleaning teams can use, or the hospital admins can use. It tells you how much beds that were cleaned throughout month to year. It also shows you early UV treatments, shows you the germ factor, how many different germs were cleared out in a particular clean session. It shows you a clean rate, beds that were treated versus untreated, the battery life, the last bed that was treated, what was the bed number and the treatment date, and the number of sessions that have been carried. Some really useful information for decision makers. Why do we need UV bed? When we have alternate solutions. Yes, you have alternate solutions. You have disinfecting wipes like Lysol wipes. They're made up of harsh chemicals. You can always use them to clean surfaces. Another alternate solution are non-disposable linens, basically, which is your laundry, and then you put them back again. No guaranteed sure way that there's no bacteria on those. So tactics of innovation, how are we going to sell this? So the honest truth is what's going to sell it. The upside is that it can be done to any bed that is in any hospital. The downside is the UV equipment, sensors, and the dashboard, they're going to cost you money, right? It's seemingly simple, it's self-operated, it's self-scheduled, the system cleans by itself. There's no action required on part of a person other than to remove the sheet. It's reliable performance. The UV light that is used is high quality. Like we have research from Mullman to say it's been used since 1986. It's safe, and the bed will only operate when there's nobody in the area. So it will protect people from being exposed. Credible messenger will use Dancer and Hooker to do more research studies on the bed to prove its efficacy. Easy in, easy out. There's a 3-month use. The motion detector and attachments can all be returned after 3 months if you're not satisfied. If you're satisfied, you can keep it, and a payment plan can be discussed. So there's no hooks here. Thank you for listening to my presentation, and if you want to get a hold of me, OSHA for at Nate.